Hey, podcaster. Today's show, it's a roller coaster. We started by talking about death and if you've escaped it. Liam revealed that he sent his nana away, poor woman. Plus, we also got your second chance talk back with some ripper calls. Enjoy.
Who's ready to have some fun?
Ben, I am.
I'm ready
All right,
for
we're all
fun.
All right, here we go.
Live across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
We did it. We made it to Friday. I told you we would.
And I tell you what, Ben and Belle, don't you just feel happy to be alive on a Friday?
Yeah.
And you've got all that weekend to look forward to.
Well, especially after all those death calls we had this week.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. Because, see, we got so many that happy Friday, we thought we'd do some more death calls.
Okay.
We asked the question, did you escape death? 13 24 10 if you have. Let's kick it off with Jamie in Melbourne. You've escaped death.
It actually wasn't me. It was my grandmother. She is a very adventurous person and a couple of months ago decided to go on a horse riding adventure through Iceland, through the mountains and everything. And a herd of wild horses came towards their group and obviously scared her horse that she was on and flung her off the horse. She was very close to being trampled on by multiple wild horses. However, luckily got away and only just a shattered left arm.
And that's because nanas, they'll fall over in the kitchen and blast their whole body to pieces.
Yeah.
So the fact that your nana has come off a horse in the Icelandic mountains, that was startled by wild horses and only did her arm in. I mean, that's impressive. She's obviously had a lot of calcium in her life. She's been drinking her milk.
Yeah, that's a tough nana. Jack in Brisbane, you work at an airport driving those cars that push the planes out, and you narrowly escaped death. What happened?
We were pushing a 787 once, and once we completed the pushback, the headset actually broke. So the only way I could tell that the plane was good to go was when they turned the taxi light on. But then they turned the taxi light on and started moving instantly. So I had to kind of really sprint for my life in front of the aircraft. So the engines would have sucked me up. Closest I've been to death so far. It kind of is really scary.
So the training tells you not to go to the side because you'll get sucked up. So instead, run in a straight line and just hope that the plane just doesn't catch up.
I thought it was like when you're trying to get away from a crocodile and you're going to run a zigzag.
Planes can't suck you up in a zigzag.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Beck in Adelaide, you escaped death.
We did. So it was my husband's 30th birthday, and I thought the greatest idea was to surprise him with a skydive. We went up to like 12,000 feet. Everything was going good. We're about to jump out of the plane. My husband's jumped. All good. Me and the Russian guy behind me, we jumped, and we're going through the clouds, and it's all great. And then we start spinning. And suddenly, instead of me looking down at the ground, I'm looking up at the sky. And we start spinning and spinning and spinning. And then suddenly I feel us drop. And then we've taken back up again. And I've said to the guy, please tell me our chute's all right. And he's like, well, the second one is. And I said to him, well, where is the first one? And he's like, it's over there. And it was flying off into the distance. So we get down to the ground, and the guy is just profusely bleeding from his forehead. So the buckle has, belted him in the head on the way down.
Great use of the Russian accent there as well, Becca. I really felt like I was falling at 13,000 feet with you, you know? Also, that guy played it pretty chill. He's like, yes, the first one didn't, but the second one did. He's bleeding, trying to just get you down there.
If you're listening to this podcast at 2 times speed, it's the Ben Lehman Bell Podcast.
Across Australia on your Friday night, it is a late drive with Ben Lehman Bell.
13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you have a hopeless hubby.
And if you have got a hopeless hubby and you get involved, because it's a Friday and we're feeling good, we are going to give you a prize, a double pass to Gracie Abrams. She is bringing The Secret of Us tour to Australia for shows nationally. Tickets on sale now. For details, frontiertouring.com.
Maybe you can take along your hopeless hubby. The reason we want to do this tonight is you may have seen this story going around. Imagine it's your wedding day, right? And you're waking up, you're getting your makeup, your hair done, all your bridesmaids are around you. It's the best day of your life. And your soon-to-be husband sends you a text saying, what time's our wedding again?
Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I got married in December last year. And I can distinctly remember on the day having absolutely no idea of the timings of the event.
What?
I am not jumping on the bandwagon, but I was also fuzzy on the exact start.
Dude.
What? How?
Because there's a lot of chat about flowers and stuff.
And then there's the reception.
And I didn't text. I'm not an idiot.
Mm.
But I was definitely just going along with the people who organised the day. Like, I couldn't, like, people were like, hey, man, what time's the ceremony? I'm like, I don't know. Because there's been so many chats about, like, oh, like, is it a 3 for a 3:30 or do you do 4 or do we bring it earlier? And we're going to do it earlier, but now we're going to do it in a champagne tower. And you just get lost in it, so you just go along for the ride. So I sort of sympathise with the dude.
13 24 10. Have you got a hopeless hubby? Give us a buzz. Cynthia, you've got a hopeless ex-husband.
I had to teach him how to put a plant in the garden.
Well, you know how to plant a plant?
Yes.
What do you...
So I got a plant, out of a pot.
Yeah.
I said, okay, so you need to put your fingers around the root base
Yeah.
and turn it upside down and tap it out and dig a hole and make sure you plant it green side up.
Oh, my God. Well,
Green
yeah,
side
green
up.
side
Well,
up.
I mean, the
Just
thing
have
is,
the plant above ground.
Cynthia, those things can be pretty finicky. Those root bases, to know your way around one of them,
This
you might
is
have to be a botanist or
It's
something.
a sign for you, though, Liam. Cynthia said ex-husband for this
Yeah,
reason.
I better upskill pretty quick if I want to keep this alive.
Lauren, good evening. You got a hopeless hubby.
Hi, so he forgot our children
Oh, that's not good. Where did he leave them?
at daycare, but we live about an hour away, and if I hadn't have called, they would have been stuck at daycare overnight.
Yeah, that's
What was his excuse?
He forgot because he was already driving when I called him.
I can't drive and remember the kids.
I can't think about kids and drive at the same time, okay? Can only do one thing at once. In his defence, though, if you were to leave them anywhere, best place.
Childcare.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it was KFC.
Sarah in Sydney, have you got a hopeless hubby?
Yes, I do. I'm going to preface it, though. He's got an actual phobia of touching feet. And so I have to actually help him. Like, I have to put his socks on, so that he doesn't have to touch his feet.
He's got a phobia of his own feet.
Yeah, and touching feet.
So, what happens if you're not around for the weekend or whatever?
He'll just wear slides or, slippers or something that don't require any touching of the feet.
I like to imagine he's some sort of powerful lawyer that wears a 3-piece suit and Adidas slides.
My wife wasn't there today.
Sarah, thank you for getting involved. Have a good Friday night. Jamie in Adelaide, tell us about your hopeless hubby.
Hi, guys. So I had a very important letter that I needed mailed out, so I asked hubby when he was on his way out to post it for me. And I'm standing in the kitchen watching him leave, about to wave goodbye, and realised that he's put the letter in our own mailbox. So I gave him a call. I'm like, why did you do that? He's like, well, the postie comes around and picks it up, doesn't he?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. And I mean, that would actually be a way better system.
It actually makes a lot of sense.
The guy, he's obviously a bit stupid, but he's actually very forward-thinking in another way. I think that's where we should be at.
Someone get Ozpost on the line. Got a great idea for him.
The Ben Lehman Bell Podcast. It's very nice. I can't even... I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam.
It's Late Drive with Ben Lehman Bell across Australia, and we have got some music tickets to give away right now. So start calling 13 24 10, and whenever we have tickets to give away, we leave it up to Liam to decide how we do it.
After memorable, groundbreakingly creative segments such as Curry Styles, Golden, Spam Smith,
Let's give her the tickets.
and Flamey Shark, as in flaming hot Cheetos.
Watch how quickly
Call us right now on 13 24 10 for tickets to Mountain Dua Lipa.
Don't start caring about me now.
Well, hello, Alex in Melbourne. Do you understand the rules of the game?
Yes, I do. I have so much anxiety.
You're going to do great, Alex. For those that don't know how the game works, Liam is going to sing a Dua Lipa song, but he's going to have a mouth full of Mountain Dew.
Energized. Alrighty.
Opened it up now.
Goes quite well with the Zinger box, this particular drop.
It's so green. It's like neon green.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's do this.
All right, he's putting the Mountain Dew in his mouth. He's going to sing a Dua Lipa song, and if you can tell us the name of it, Alex, you're winning tickets.
Oh,
Oh, because it's a liquid, it's just
it's
coming
got-
straight out.
it's gone on his laptop.
What song's he singing, Alex?
Oh my god, I know it, but I can't. My brain's blanking. Wait. Don't leave me.
Did you have a guess?
It is. Oh, God.
3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, Alex. Sean in Melbourne. Do you want to hear some more?
I reckon I know what it is already.
Oh, go for it, Sean. What is it?
Is it Levitate?
It is. Sean, that is correct. You're going to go see Dua Lipa.
Awesome. Thanks, team. Appreciate it.
Good stuff, mate.
worries.
Thank God someone didn't make me do that again. It's hard. It's
It
hard
is.
that it was playing in hard mode.
I'm worried about your laptop. Dua Lipa brings the hottest show in the world, the Radical Optimism Tour, to Australia in March next year. Tickets on sale now. Visit livenation.com.au. Congrats, Sean.
How you feeling after having that Mountain Dew, Liam? Energized?
Oh, shit, yeah. I feel like I could run through a drywall.
W's in the chat for this pod.
You're on Nova with Ben, Liam and Belle. It's a Friday. It's feeling good and we want to do this.
Second chance, second chance, second chance.
Second chance talk back
Second chance.
on your radio.
Second chance.
We do it every Friday, 13, 24, 10. If there's something we did earlier in the week that you had a call for, maybe you couldn't get through, well, now's your opportunity. Maybe you had something in your house that looks sus but isn't. 13, 24, 10. You could also call for what have you done whilst driving? That was an interesting one. Or did you pull the old switcheroo?
If you do get involved with this 13, 24, 10, give it more of a Friday feel. I'm going to give our favourite caller a Melbourne Martini. It's cocktails in a can. Looking for perfectly crafted cocktails? Melbourne Martini delivers bar-quality cocktails in a can. How good is that?
And this is exciting. We're going to kick it off with Anonymous. You're calling in for you had an odd request in the bedroom. What happened?
I was going out with this guy. It was one night, and I went back to his house, and he made me spit in a cup multiple times, and he wanted to swallow it.
Was this man a dentist?
No.
Didn't they give you that little
You'd
cup?
think so.
Yeah.
It was like the cup.
Right.
I wonder why the cup, because spitting in mouth is pretty common, but like
Is
spitting
it?
in a cup, yeah.
Spit in my mouth.
But like the having the carrier of the cup is so odd.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he wanted me to spit on that thing.
Oh, you gotta give him that hock too and spit on that thing. You get me?
And you hocked her into this small cup for me. I want to drink it. Okay, weirdo.
Elise, we're doing Second Chance Talkback. Now you're calling because you do something else while driving.
Hi, I'm a bit of a child still at heart, and I play Pokemon Go while I drive sometimes. Well, not sometimes,
Dude.
a lot of the time.
I was unaware Pokemon Go is still going. I thought the problem was that people were playing it and then walking into traffic.
They were, yeah.
Yeah, but
Meanwhile, Elise is playing Pokemon Go and ramming that person.
Well, you got to catch them all, Elise. And if you can't do it when you're
really
driving, when are you going to do it?
got any Charizards whilst driving down Grand Junction Road?
More like Southern Expressway, but yeah.
Oh, wow, look at us chopping it up. Bit of Adelaide chat.
If you don't like Adelaide or Pokemon, this chat has nothing
That
for
wasn't
you.
But I like how together we covered the northern and southern sectors of South Australia there, Elise.
Melissa joins us now. You saw too much of your mum.
I don't think I have, but some people may think that I have.
Mm.
I've found Mum's bum beads. I've found all her special toys.
Oh!
Yeah, but I'm 37 now, and we still shower together every now and again and bath together every now and again. We're like best friends, so I don't think I've seen too much of her. But, yeah, some other people might think that's weird. Obviously, nothing sexual involved with it, but we're just really, really close. So... No,
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen too much.
Mel, I'm going to go out on a limb and throw a hand up here and say I'm one of 3 people in the room that think that's a little weird. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, no, you know what, Melissa? Like, I don't share showers or baths or anything with my mum, but like, I'm nude in front of her all the time, and she's the same with me.
Yeah.
And I came out of her. She made you, and
Exactly.
You know, whatever. Like you said, there's nothing weird about it.
Yeah, but the beads
Well,
is where it gets weird.
I'm a beauty therapist by trade, so I've waxed They're down there giving her Brazilians, and look, there's nothing that
You know
bothers
what?
me at all.
Mel, you're right. I might have a shower with Dad next time I'm back in Adelaide. Just get in there. Two boys scrubbing each other.
That bit was Baby Gronk approved. Oi, stop gooning. The next bit's about to start.
It's Friday night on Nova. We are Ben, Liam and Bell.
13, 24, 10. How did you know you weren't the favourite? Now, Ben and Bell, I've got some bad news. I was in our boss Sarah's office the other day, just for a chat. I wasn't getting in trouble or anything. And she's got some photos up in there, not of her birth children, but of her and other presenters on Nova. So there's a really nice photo of her, Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel in the snow, and they're all like hugging. And there's another really nice photo of her in the middle with Chrissy Swan and Jack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then there's not a photo of her with us.
Not so nice.
Yeah.
What?
It's like if you had like a sibling and there was like a giant portrait of them on the wall, and then there was just no photos of you like anywhere around their house. I was sort of like, oh right, I just sort of looking around. Maybe there's behind there on that cupboard. No photos.
Sarah in Adelaide, how did you know you weren't the favourite?
Yeah, so my sister got sent off on an all expenses paid trip to Italy for a whole year by my parents. I never got one.
Dude, seriously?
Wait,
I'm serious.
Like on like for uni or something, or they just went, you know what? Yes, if you want to go overseas, you can.
No, just you want to go overseas? Yep, you can. That's fine. She just loved Italy, really wanted to go. Parents were like, yeah, we'll send you. And, yep, she got to go and never got anything like that.
And
so definitely she was the golden child.
You sure there's not like, they bought you a car or something like that because you actually got to go to Italy? No, you just...
Sarah, you know what? It's not quite a trip to Italy, but we are going to give you your Friday night drinks. How does Melbourne Martini cocktails in a can sound?
Oh, beautiful. I love it. More than what my parents gave me on a Friday night.
That's it. Well, who bloody needs to go to Positano when you can have a cocky and a can on us?
We have got more of those to give away tonight. Looking for perfectly crafted cocktails, Melbourne Martini delivers bar quality cocktails in a can. 13 24 10 is our number. How did you know you weren't the favourite?
Amy in Melbourne, how did you know you weren't the favourite?
Mine is similar to yours with the photos. So I'm one of 4 grandchildren, and in my grandparents' living room, they have photos of all the grandchildren, and each grandchild has 3 solo shots. And I only feature in a photo with my brother and Santa.
Wow. The Christmas shot. Yeah, that's brutal. Grandparents love printing school photos and framing them.
Yeah, no, those photos are solely just for the grandparents.
I reckon. Michael in Melbourne, what about you, mate? How did you find out you weren't the favourite?
Guys, I realised I wasn't the favourite when I realised my parents would drive hours to go to every single one of my brother's games, footy games, every single one of them. And I begged them. I offered them lunch, everything for them to just come to one game, which is like the finals, because for the first time ever we got through. And even then, they came. I was so pumped. After the game, gone. Had to go home to watch a TV show, and I had to get a ride home with the coach. Like, didn't even stay for the whole thing.
Grand Designs is on, Michael. We've got to go home. We've got to miss the last quarter.
Thank you very much, Michael. Lucy in Sydney, how do you know you weren't the favourite?
My mum posts everything on Facebook, and I recently graduated from uni, but she didn't post me, and she recently got a dog, and it recently moved up a level in puppy class. That got a post.
Lucy, do you mind me asking what degree you did?
I did a double degree in criminology and law.
So, I mean, that's a good one. You know what I mean? If you were doing like a basket weaving thing, I would kind of get actually sort of embarrassed of you. But I mean, that's very, very impressive. I mean, far beyond our academic level here. That is definitely worth a Facebook post from Mum.
Yeah, but the new puppy can now lie down. So, I don't know.
Lucy, you have a great night. Enjoy your Friday.
Thank you, you too.
Look over there. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a bellrog. Oh, no, it's just Ben Lehman Bell.
'Cause Friday night's the night we like. What you doing this weekend?
Well, gang, let's go around the grounds and find out what's happening around Australia. Courtney in Adelaide, what's the plans this weekend?
All right, so Saturday night, a bit of a different one. We're doing a guided ghost tour at the old Adelaide Jail.
Oh, I've done that. that. It's fantastic, Courtney.
Yay, I'm so excited. Yeah, it'll be weird but fun.
Boo!
Oh, I think you're up for it because you didn't scream.
Mhm.
Very brave.
Oh, it would be very strange if that got you. Jody in Melbourne, what's happening this weekend?
I'm going to the Royal Melbourne Show.
Oh, nice.
I'm also considering going there to see pigs and the fruitcakes. Will you be doing the same?
No.
Oh, you won't do that.
No, my kids love the animals more than anything.
Oh, really? Most kids like fruitcake. Kids from, like, Middle Earth. I don't know.
What you doing this weekend?
Stacey in Brizzy, what's happening this weekend with you?
Hi, we're having a grand final barbecue pool party with a spit roast pig pork crackle.
Bloody oath. Yeah, and you reckon Brizzy will get up?
Yeah, get a line.
Yum, yum.
All righty. Well, hopefully you're having pigs and swans for lunch.
Weekend.
Jody in Perth, what about you? What's happening this weekend?
So Saturday morning, going to the fruit and vegetable market, boring. But then I'm jumping out of a plane in Rockingham. And then on Sunday, I'm going to Neo.
Yeah, like the artist Neo.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I love how you led with I'm going to a fruit and veg market and then it went to I'm also seeing Neo and jumping out of a plane. I mean, that's definitely way more exciting. Well, have fun, Jody. That sounds cool.
What you doing this weekend?
It's the Liam, Ben and Bell podcast. Liam owes me $50 for saying that.
It's Friday night on Nova. You are here with Ben, Liam and Bell.
It was my Nana's birthday over the weekend.
Was that the same Nana that drove a car through the pokies?
It's not a radio story, that one. But yeah, no, that did happen. She's okay.
Yep.
And she wasn't like drunk or anything. She just, you know, how sometimes old people, they accelerate instead of
Yeah, she just really loved Shogun and she couldn't wait to get in there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. All the locals in there were having a great time because it actually paid out as the car hit it, and lots of coins started coming out. But yeah, no, it is the same Nana, and you know, obviously that was a bit rattling as well. So Mum and Dad, you know, wanted to do something nice, so they sent her away for the weekend to an Airbnb, and obviously like old people don't normally stay in Airbnbs, but it was nice. It was in like the wine region of South Australia.
I mean, normally when parents send their parents away for the weekend, it's, you know,
to a home.
time.
What? What do you...
It's another type of Airbnb.
Yeah,
you don't
right.
leave that one.
No. So and Mum was very specific, gave Nana some directions. She said there's a key in a lockbox, and the code is 2004, and it's on the side of the power box. And she got a call over the weekend from a very stressed Nana, and she was very upset because she said, I've been putting the effing cord in 2004. I put the cord in, I opened the power box, there's no key inside. And Mum was like, no. You put the key in the lockbox on the side of the power box, and she's like, that's what I've been doing. So instead of getting the key out of the lockbox on the side of the power box, she was opening the electricity box and being like, where is it?
You thought it would just magically appear in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
And that's why elderly people don't use Airbnbs.
You're on Nova with Ben, Lehman Bell.
The boy who lived, come to die. I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam.
You're on Nova with Ben, Liam and Bell. It's a late drive. Hope you're having a good Friday night. And this is one way to give it a shot in the arm by winning $100K. That could be yours if you call right now, 13 24 10.
The Currency Quiz!
Johnny in Brizzy, we've got 3 questions here, mate. If you can get them all right, you're going to win 100,000. In which currency? Well, we'll find out at the end. How would 100K change your life?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Might put it all on black.
Yeah, well, that seems very irresponsible. I mean, all right, well, yeah, we don't know yet. It could be in British pounds, Japanese yen, US dollars. We'll find out soon. The AFL Grand Final is on tomorrow, of course. Can you name one of the teams playing?
Oh, geez. Geelong?
No. Dude, you're from Brisbane. The Brisbane Lions are literally playing. Obviously, more of an NRL guy. But no, we'll move to Mel. I've given the answer away, so it should be pretty easy. Do you know one of the 2 teams playing?
Sydney Swans.
That's right. And Brizzy, daylight savings next weekend. Are the clocks going forward or back an hour, Mel?
Backwards.
It's not backwards. Taco in Gold Coast. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. They're not going back, so they must be going
forward.
Last question here for 100K. Katy Perry is in the country at the moment. She famously kissed a girl and liked it. Now, what flavour was the girl's chapstick?
Cherry.
Whoa! 100,000 large coming your way, Taco. Now, let's spin the currency wheel and find out what you're getting. Hopefully Aussie. Even better if it's US dollars. You've won 100,000 Ugandan shillings.
How much is that?
That's $19.66 Australian. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not bad for a Friday.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks for calling. Don't spend it all at once.
Have a great night, Taco.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.